I am a busy man. I don't have time for... Oh, my lord, forgive me. I didn't recognize you in your new wardrobe. So grand.
Greetings, my good friends. I'm Volk, and I'm not sure why I'm telling you this, since this is, I don't know which episode, 18, in the middle of the walkthrough with the good assassin. So, it is time to venture forth and begin the real part of Chapter 2 with the Sith Inquisitor storyline. And I'm recording this video on the muddy and cloudy Sunday, one day after TwitchCon ended and after we saw the first part of gameplay and story from Chapter 1, Knights of the Fallen Empire. If you're actually interested to learn my opinion and overview, there is a video right here somewhere that will appear in a card mode or as an annotation. Why I'm sharing this with you? Because I am doing the story walkthrough of the character from the older levels. But the problem is that I've seen what they've done with the new cinematics and the new storytelling, and I have to tell you, it is exciting, damn it. The new way of the camera behavior, the new animations, the new effects, the little bit but still noticeable improvement of the graphics. It's really outstanding. I love that. In terms of story, SWTOR is actually really moving forward. Whereas story will be enough, it's going to be a completely different topic once we all get access to the content. Until then, we can only speculate, share rumors, and complain how we will not have new PvP maps or operations for quite some time in the future. Let's focus now on Sianka because she's feeling a little bit left out, and that's never good. The task before her is use your ship's intercom. Wow, one of the most popular tasks or quest lines or quests objects ever. Not just for the Sith Inquisitor or for every other character. Have you seen the Sith Inquisitor ship? Of course. Stupid question, yeah? In the previous episode, we visited Dromkas again, we ventured into the temple, we collected some ghosts, some spirits or souls or whatever you want to call them. Most important, we've met Darth Thanaton, and I've published a special blog post with his origins, his story, where he comes from, how he became Darth Thanaton on my website. I hope you haven't missed it. If you have, you can always visit the link. It will probably appear here somewhere as well. Because I like throwing all kinds of useful and useless links on top of my videos to help some of you and annoy others. Quiet now because the story resumes.
Thought you were gone. I could get trampled by a bantha herd and not get knocked around as bad as you.
We followed Thanaton's servants, cut them down, and pulled you out of a ditch. You didn't have a pulse at first, but then Carl noticed you were still warm. I don't know how you survived that.
That explains why I'm still alive. Where's Thanaton?
You sure you're ready to face him? He did a real number on you.
Your survival is the most remarkable thing I've ever witnessed. I still can't quite figure it out. It seems Thanaton's ritual was too powerful for your shield. But he didn't fully understand the bond between you and the dead. To kill you, he would have had to purge their spirits. You died, and their very presence kept you alive.
That's great, but what do? We can't wait for Thanaton to come back and kill us.
If only we knew Thanaton's vulnerability. He's not part cyborg, by any chance.
No. Thanaton despises modification of that kind. He only defended Scotia because he liked me less.
We need to make it so Thanaton can't break through your shield.
Corin's right. His servant said he looked pretty drained after he knocked you out. Just a little more power.
It's a gamble. None of us know what the cost of acquiring so much power so quickly could be.
I'm well aware of the cost, but I'll risk it.
We don't exactly have other options, do we?
So where do we find more ghosts?
The Jedi on Taris were investigating something of that nature. I sent a man to investigate shortly before my unfortunate change. I'd have to do more research on the matter to confirm, but I suggest making contact with him.
I am most grateful.
I wish we had more to go on, but right now that's all I have.
Corin and I will dig around too. And we'll keep an eye on Thanaton. If he makes a move, we'll let you know. Good luck, my lord.
Thank you, Cal. That's pretty much what Chapter 2 will be about. Hunting spirits and gaining power to be able to face Thanaton and deal with him. Next planet, Taris. The most lovable and enjoyable planet for the Republic side when you are level 14 and you have no speeder. Or no, wait, it could be 16, never mind. We are moving to Taris. If only I remember where the hell it was located. That's where it is. 800 bucks, really? Damn you. Use the ship again, they tell me. Come on.
Has your research turned up anything else on this Taris ghost?
Ni pate uvaro isandan sware kanidene akja swaluda is.
Figures the old lady isn't around when we need her.
Gininakangan gisat.
We can cope without her. What did she say about Taris?
Something about some Jedi investigating an old Sith ghost. Said she had a Sith on the planet looking into it. Helios Malus, I think. Surprised there's only one ghost. Story goes, some crazy Darth blew the whole planet to pieces while his own Sith were still on it. Not very practical, but it ain't my business. Anyway, I'd hunt out this Malus guy in the Imperial base and hope he has some answers.
Alright, we're looking for Malus apparently. This message about the LFG is just pathetic. Nobody ever uses that. Well, if you're one of the couple people who have ever used it and benefited from the group finder's heroic stuff, let me know. I'm really interested to see if there is such a person that exists playing the game who has actually found groups via the group finder, non-flashpoint and ops content, I mean, just normal heroics and group stuff on the planets as a low-level player. Unfortunately, this part of the tool was never useful. Well, at least it wasn't useful when I was attempting to make some use of it and see how it works. We're not doing the storyline of Taris, that's why this icon will remain untouched. The codex entry for Brel Sediment is before us. This is where we land on Taris as the Empire character. Hey big guy, you wanna come with me on my journey? No? Okay. I'll keep Kenval. There he is.
Helios Malus, you were sent here to investigate a ghost. What did you discover?
I am a busy man. I don't have time for... Oh, my lord, I forgive me. I didn't recognize you in your new wardrobe. So grand. This is a pleasant surprise. I had heard the most unfortunate rumors.
Be careful you don't make that mistake again.
Ah, yes, of course, my lord. You are most gracious. Now, you are asking about the ghost, yes? Let me see. I assure you I've been hard at work assessing the situation. It's just the Jedi have been guarding the old Jedi Enclave very tightly. That's That's where the ghost first appeared, you see.
Let's hope the Guardians of the Light prove open to negotiation.
Dealing with the Jedi may be simple compared to seeing the ghost. The ghost appears only sporadically. Not even the Jedi who guard the Enclave can make it appear. They've resorted to using a young Padawan to try and draw the ghost out through blood ties or something. Foolishness if you ask me, but I'm a man of meager understanding.
Why do the Jedi care if the ghost appears?
My understanding is the ghost doesn't need to appear to be felt, and the Jedi don't like the dark side lingering in their enclave. It seems if the Padawan can make the ghost appear, they can cleanse it, or whatever it is Jedi do with ghosts.
I need this Padawan too, in that case.
If you wish to make the ghost appear, then I'd say it's worth a try. If you could manipulate this Padawan, her name's Ashara Zavros, into assisting you, you could gain both the ghost and a new apprentice. I can't imagine an impressionable young Padawan being able to resist your particular charms, and it would save you the trouble of fighting a small army of Jedi.
I cannot twist her until I understand what tempts her.
You might visit the Jedi training grounds by the waterfall. It's abandoned now, dangerous. The data recorders there may hold certain insights into her personality. In the meantime, I will endeavor to learn what I can of her Jedi masters.
One thing we have to admit about Ilios, his character and behavior is just as funny as his name. I love that guy. He talks funny, and he has a very weird and interesting accent as well. And I can't skip on the little bit of a weird smile he puts out every time you speak to him. Did you notice it? Right. Examining the first databank, we are hunting our next apprentice, the gullible, or so we think, Jedi Padawan. Future apprentice, not Jedi Padawan. Let's be clear about what we are going to do or what we aim to do. Ashara is going to be our apprentice, yeah? We have to modulate her and just pretty much get her obsessed with the Sith code. Here we are in front of the first databank, or at least that's what the map says. A nice glowing cube.
I can't do it. You know what? You want to move a rock? Get a quarry droid.
Calm down, Ashara. There is no emotion. There is peace. Try it again.
I tried already. I can't do it.
Trust in the Force, and even the oldest and sturdiest of walls may be pulled down.
Forget this. If there really are Sith on Taris, we should be fighting them, not sitting here daydreaming.
Patience, Ashara. One must empty oneself of emotion and find the peace with which to act in the Force. Now, try again.
She really is impatient. Two things we've noticed outside of the story. First, we have the latest two species available to us as playable species in the game. The Togruta and the Qatar, one next to each other. Second, we've noticed the Montreals of the Togruta, haven't we? So much longer than what we have as a non-pickable or non-changeable option with the character creation. I don't want to remind you about the length of these things, the design and everything else. Another thing, third thing I've noticed is the outfit, the armor set that the Master was using. I don't know if you remember, but my Sentinel Volk played with this outfit for quite some time. It is purchasable for 1440 cartel coins straight from the cartel store. And it was introduced some 3 years after the launch of the game. So it wasn't brand new design for those of you who may think so. Let's see, we're in front of the second databank.
The Jedi Code states, there is no passion, there is serenity. Can anyone explain what this means? Ashara.
It means the Jedi must be prepared to think calmly, even in intense situations. Passion is a tool of the dark side. There is no emotion, there is peace. It also means Jedi should temper their intuition with wisdom. There is no ignorance, there is knowledge.
Very good, Ashara. So you see, this line of the code ties earlier elements of the code together.
Alright, we've learned bits and pieces about the Jedi Code and how well Ashara is progressing through the teachings of the Master. Please don't aggro. You don't want to fight me. Oh, you do. Surprise, surprise. I've never killed a Nexu before. Let's not forget to make as good use of Assassinate as Togruta possible, which was originally supposed to be as humanly possible, but Togruta is their species I'm playing, not human. Never mind, speed it up and let's go. Originally I thought I would cut that part, but listen to the background music, such a beautiful soundtrack. Damn, I miss those times from nearly 4 years ago when I would sit like this, turn the camera around, enjoy the background music, hearing it for the very first time, and just staring at the vistas. One thing is for sure, Taris does offer incredible views and very beautiful vistas, especially to those players who have been through Knights of the Old Republic in the past. They know the planet, they might recognize some old places, some old destroyed ships, I don't know. Third one.
Ashara, relent. That's an order.
But I was winning.
You must learn restraint. Varric is clearly not your equal. There was no reason to press the attack.
We're training for war. The Sith won't surrender. We have to drive them back with everything we've got.
These are not Sith. They are fellow Padawans.
You show great potential, Ashara, but you must temper your fervor for the light with patience.
She's got a little bit too much fervor is what they say, Okay. The fourth databank is next, and we're getting where? Alright. Who the hell is attacking? Go away, monster. Whoa, level 38? This fellow is a little bit ahead. Generally, you have to be careful when walking near droids. Most of them will be able to detect you through your stealth. Unless you are using blackout. Sometimes, depending on the level, obviously. Even through the blackout. And a nice clean finish with Assassinate. Lovely. we've got company here. Apparently someone else finished the quest before me.
Varric, Eli, and Cassius will be in the assault group. The rest of you will be support. Any questions? Then take your positions.
Master Ryan, I think you put me in the wrong group.
You are in the support group, Ashara. You will provide backup to the assault team.
That's what I mean. I should be on the assault team. Varric can barely hold a lightsaber.
Learning to support your fellow Jedi is an important skill. Varric lacks your confidence, and so requires your compassion and encouragement.
But Master Ryan...
Enough, Ashara. You have received your instructions. Join the others if you wish to complete your trial.
Here is a reference for you from episode 2, where Anakin says that compassion is actually related to true love when it comes to deciphering or decoding the Jedi code. So compassion is a very important and strong feeling in the Jedi's mind. Use your personal holocron. Okay. What do you want to tell me?
I found the databanks. Our Padawan has a bit of a pride problem. She is a less than perfect Jedi candidate.
Most excellent. In my experience, pride and insecurity go hand in hand. My lord, you went searching for crumbs and discovered a feast.
She feels as though the Jedi don't trust her strength. I must show her that I do.
Yes, excellent thinking. Promise her power or wealth, something to win her trust. Let me think, what could we use? It must be something tempting to a young Padawan.
Money, power, knowledge? A handsome young smuggler?
That's it. Knowledge. Money, power, love, they're all too obvious, but knowledge? What's wrong with wanting a little knowledge? Ah, yes, here we are. This outpost here used to be occupied by the servants of a powerful Sith. Supposedly, they left behind a holocron when they abandoned the site in haste. Its contents are probably beneath you, but what Padawan isn't tempted by the lure of forbidden knowledge?
Tempt her into using the holocron, and let its dark side knowledge do the rest.
Precisely. Once the girl comes over to the dark side, she will do whatever you ask. Of course, you will need to find the holocron first. The abandoned outpost is in a nearby region. I'll transfer the location, but be warned, it's swarming with rat ghouls and other monstrosities.
Lovely, lovely. Rat ghouls is what we do best. Level up. But we will be tempting the Padawan in the next episode, and of course, to most of us, the answer is already known. Will Sianka be able to tempt Ashara into apprenticeship and joining the dark side? Ha! Recover the Sith holocron will follow with the next episode. Thank you guys very much for enjoying this one together with me, and with us, I should say, because it's me, Sianka, and Kenval, all the three of us, the big epic trio. See you with the next video. Bye bye.
Remember, you can find me also on Twitch, Twitter and Facebook.